A very good morning, dear class 7, and welcome in our social science class. Nice to see you again in our class. This is Shashi, your social science teacher. Today we will continue block 6, that is Delhi Sultanate second, and in that block we will learn about life under the Delhi Sultanate. So are you ready for today's class? But first we will quickly recap our previous section. As in the previous sections, we have learned about the expansion of the empire, and we have learned about the transfer of capital during the Muhammad bin Tughlaq's reign and the reasons and consequences of this event. And also, we have learned about the main differences between the administrative and economic policies of Muhammad bin Tughlaq and Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, so children, give me answer of this question. During whose reign would you have liked to be born? Muhammad bin Tughlaq or Firoz Shah Tughlaq? And why? Obviously, in Firoz Shah Tughlaq's reign, life during Firoz Shah Tughlaq's reign would have been more pleasant as there was no burden of taxes and there were many schemes to help all strata of society, including the poor, children, travelers, as well as the unemployed. We would also have been able to study different things during his reign. Okay, now what is our aim? Our aim of today's learning is to be able to describe the life of people in the Delhi Sultanate. So be sure that you have all the essentials. You have resources needed for this lesson are stationery, content book and notebook. Now the keywords we will use in this lesson are, the first word is fusion. Fusion, the process or result of joining two or more things together to form a single unity. Then the word is aristocrat, a person of high social rank who belongs to the aristocracy. Then the next word is miniature, a representation or image of something on a small or reduced scale or a very small painting. Okay, so what we will do now, pause the video and review the section Life During the Delhi Sultanate from your Exceed Content book. Okay children, so pause the video and read the section and come back again and be ready to give answers of some questions. Now let's discuss some activity. How was society divided during the Sultanate period? So look at this web chart, then easily you can give the answer. During the Sultanate period, society was divided into four main groups: aristocrats, religious groups, town people, and the peasants. The ulemas among the Muslims and Brahmins among the Hindu were in the religious group. Town people included artisans, craftsmen, traders, soldiers, and other officials were in the religious group. Officials of the Sultanate. While the aristocrats and religious groups were the wealthiest and the most powerful, it was the peasants and town people who were burdened with the taxes. Bonus question of the day is, which period was renowned for the development of new architectural styles? So read the section, you will get the answer, and don't forget to attempt the bonus question. Okay, now what were some prevalent social systems during this period? The caste system and customs like child marriage, parda were some prevalent social systems. Eating food in groups and marriages were common within the same caste. So what were the developments in literature and medicine during this period? Literature in Persian, Urdu, and Sanskrit flourished during this period. It mainly included prose, poetry, and drama. Amir Khusro was among the most famous poets of this period, who wrote several verses in Urdu. Along with literature, the Unani medicine system developed during this period. Got it? Now move to the next question. Which performing art or music and dance style developed during the Sultanate period? The development of performing arts during this period was a combination of the Persian and Hindustani art forms of music and dance. Qawwali, a Persian style of devotional songs, became famous, and several musical instruments like sarangi, sitar, and tabla are known to have been introduced during this period. And also the dance form of Kathak as a blend of Hindu choruses with Persian costumes developed in this period. Now, the next question is, how did the Delhi Sultanate influence visual art or painting styles? The sultans encouraged portraits and the miniature style of painting. A new type of painting emerged as a fusion of the Persian style of art. Specifically, Rajput miniature style of paintings was inspired by the Persian style. What were some key features of the architecture during the Sultanate period? Name any three monuments of this period. The architecture of the Sultanate was an Indo-Persian fusion of ideas. This included domes, pillars, minars, and pointed arches in buildings. Qutub Minar, Firozabad, and Fort of Tughlaqabad are three famous monuments of this period. So, what we have learned today? We have learned about the social groups of Sultanate. That were four social groups: aristocrat, religious group, town people, and peasants. Then we have learned social cultural developments in literature, performing arts, paintings, and architecture. So children, what you have to do? Prepare block 6, Delhi Sultanate second, for block assessment. So read the block, the whole block you prepare. Okay. Now it's time for some application. In the notebook, answer practice question 10 from the Exceed content book, and also my learning chart. Fill out my learning chart in the Exceed content book to summarize your learning, and also do additional question 4, 5 and 6 in the notebook. Do the work on daily basis. Okay. Have a nice day. Bye bye and thank you children.